Warning, the statements made on Drunk Table Podcast may be considered offensive to some viewers. Statements such as, but not limited to, Jesus isn't real, the South will not rise again, and Mexico is a third world country. Before becoming offended, please keep in mind that these statements are merely the opinions of drunken retards and should not be taken seriously. However, if you do discover that you are in fact a vagina and become offended by something we say, for example, we just said retards, you're welcome to cry about it below with an asshole comment. And while you're at it, lick my butt.
This week's opening toast goes out to Mr. X00666 for trolling us on YouTube. All right, there we go.
Yes. Well, here we are once again.
That wasn't bad.
What was that you
It's
guys
actually
just
pretty
had?
good.
Eau de Cuervo Margarita.
Already makes margaritas.
Another one of your girly drinks.
What's a
There's a girl
margarita?
that comes over here and brings drinks.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
she
they
leaves
have,
them here.
They have those at the gas station we were just at.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, anyway, that's super great. Jesse, what the fuck is that you're about to pour down your gullet?
I don't know. It looks like it's probably kind of girly. So I'm gonna try it.
Oh, be a man. Be a man, B.
So
It's
what's
actually pretty good.
it? New Belgium juicy watermelon.
You want to show that to the camera?
Watermelon lime ale. It just looked delicious.
Well, that came in a sampler pack, to
Yes.
be fair.
Yeah,
so.
I've got another one down.
not
That
like
doesn't look
something.
delicious. I hate watermelon, though. I'm
Oh, well, there you
not
go.
a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Well,
I like watermelon.
That's cool.
it's refreshing.
All right, so how is it?
It's good. I don't really taste the... Maybe a little bit of the watermelon.
As he, dies. It's
It's good. Oh, no.
Maybe I still got the margarita in my mouth. Maybe it's what's
Probably.
giving it the weird
Yeah.
taste.
Okay, great. B?
Sammy Adams Summer Ale, of course. Haven't had this yet this year, so I figured I'd pick up a 6-pack. I can't count. I'm fine. Shut your mouth.
Alexa, what are you drinking today?
Mike's Hard Peach Lemonade.
Oh, Mike has a hard peach, and it is in your mouth. That's
That would
great.
be his arse.
Is arse?
Yeah. Mike's arse, like a peach, you know?
I don't
peach
want
emoji.
anybody's arse.
Peach.
Drink your arse drink, damn it.
Fuck you all.
arse drink.
To our non-states, United States friends. They
You
say,
mean European?
Yeah.
Non-states
No, non-states. They call them
The non-states.
the non.
Those are Europeans.
The other.
Everybody that's not living in America currently.
You say arse, and that makes me giggle, because we say ass. And that's a donkey.
Yes, it
Anyway,
is.
so...
what are you drinking?
Why do you have a toddler's boot?
One might think that I am enjoying Milwaukee's best ice, which, first of all, nobody enjoys Milwaukee's
Especially
best
since they
No.
upped the alcohol content, man. That's
Actually, I do enjoy it because it is...
I liked it better
it
when it
fucks
was
you up for cheap.
I say,
Yeah,
you don't drink
that's
it for
what's a
pleasure.
12-pack?
You drink
Last
it to
time
get
I
the job
bought it-
done.
12-pack of that was... I mean, right after they upped the alcohol content, and I think I paid like 95 cents for a 12-pack.
I'm sorry? You're lying.
No, that might be about accurate.
It was no more than $7.
I do pick up a 30-pack of that pretty often, and it's less than $12.
Right, yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I brought this wonderful, classy, super classy, glassy for us. It's Das
God,
Boot.
That was bad.
He
Das
really
Boot.
did that.
That was
I'm
bad.
embarrassed for you for that one.
Anyway, what am I going to pour into Das Boot? Or as we call at home, Das Booty, because this is nowhere near as big as the Beer Fest movie thing. I decided to try something that I've never tried, but I remember this in the 90s, and it's back just for a little while. Zima! Huh? Who wants to be gay?
Actually, I will take a sip. It's been
I've
years
never
since I've
actually had a
Zima.
Zima. I don't
Alright.
I've never, ever had a Zima. Oh, that's cool. They're like,
Yeah, it's the same bottle because they had like 1 million of them left over.
yeah, it's kind of like the like Atari
Yeah,
with
I'll
E.T.
I'll take
All right,
it.
if you guys are gonna do this, you
No,
gotta
I'm
wait.
not doing a Jolly Rancher.
All right,
Why?
anyway.
Because I don't like Jolly Ranchers.
Okay, well those are gonna taste disgusting.
So
Oh,
It's
Is that
a
a
citrus.
thing?
It's a refresh. Yeah, that's what
No! Stop it, woman! I gotta try this.
Back in the day, the preferred way to drink Zima was to throw a Jolly Rancher in the bottom of it.
Because it tastes bland.
It doesn't taste
that
like
why?
anything. It tastes like I'm drinking nothing. Don't do it.
No, it
don't
actually
care.
it's got a little citrus taste to it, but this is why.
We're going with 2.
It reminds me of Smirnoff Ice. Remember that?
Yeah.
Smirnoff
This
Ice.
is this is how you could get really fucked up when you were like 15 years old.
All right.
Back in 90, 95, you get a 6-pack of these and you're good to go.
If you were 15 in 95, which
I
I wasn't
was.
because I was so young and not... Okay, I was.
I was gonna say, yeah, weren't you?
Okay.
I thought you were like 30 in 1995.
He actually was.
Look at that. Boy, that just...
It's effervescent.
It's okay.
So how long is this supposed to take for it to add that flavor?
Pretty instantaneous. Yeah, but that's what the kids did.
Can I try one?
Boot.
Would you like
The
a strawberry
kids.
one or?
I do remember this.
Strawberry.
I do remember this being in my fridge when I was a teenager in the 90s.
And now you're finally getting it out of the fridge.
My mom.
All right.
I should have cracked one open. That would have made me so badass.
Oh God! Oh God!
What the fuck are you doing?
You should drink a little first.
Dumb ass.
Oh no,
Is that normal?
We got to spill.
I don't know.
This is,
What are we
I'm
cleaning
sorry.
this up with?
Look at this shit fizz. It's like it's Alka-Seltzer.
Well, it's a carbonated malt beverage.
It's a carbonated.
Aren't you
something
cute,
or
Lee?
other.
It's a carbonated malt beverage. All right, well, there's one left. Who doesn't have a Zima?
I might-
You don't have a Zima.
I don't want a Zima.
Yeah,
She
we'll
knows
just
better.
go keep it
All right,
around.
we'll set that right here
Yeah.
for someone who wants it. Wow, it's like hitting my hand.
Oh, that's nice. That
Hey,
looks like
it's
looks like
sparkly.
a Sprite commercial.
It really kind of does. Yeah.
All right, so
Actually,
anyway,
looks-
that's great.
Looks way better this way. Yeah.
Did you get
Super.
any of the strawberry flavoring?
I haven't tasted it yet. It said it's pretty instant, huh?
What is that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Looks like watermelon.
Those are apple.
Apple.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn watermelon. There's enough watermelon around here. How's your girly drink,
Tastes
girls?
better. I think. it's
I
not.
think. Might need to put like.
It tastes like a boot. Actually, it tastes very apple-y.
Does it?
Yeah, yes, it does.
Good.
Oh.
That's a girly
Curious to see
fucking
it.
drink. So, anyway,
cool
speaking
visual.
of girly drinks, Jesse, what have you been up to lately?
Girly stuff. No.
That's cool.
Being a girl.
Being a girl. Like always. No, what? No.
Could you stop?
No, I don't think there's really anything going
Probably
on
not.
lately with me. I've been trying to think.
What?
Life's been
What
boring.
month is this?
Oh, I.
July.
Is it
July.
now?
It is.
Wow.
I do know something that Jesse did, and didn't do it well.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do?
Well,
He-
I tried to shave my back. So
You what?
Tried.
I
being
tried
the
to.
keyword.
Did you put it like on a pole?
No,
No.
They sell those.
It is
like,
a struggle.
Extendo. You
Just
just-
hashtag the struggle is real.
Yes.
It really is.
Okay, so for the 4th of July, Alexa and myself, we went to your parents' house where we went swimming and we observed your back, which was...
Patchy.
Yes. Yes, that's a good word for it.
But I
Matchy.
came up with a good idea. This motherfucker, isn't he just cute with his styled hair and his trimmed beard? He is so woolly that we could shave angel wings into his back.
That's a good idea.
I think that
It
would
is
be
a good idea.
hilarious.
Oddly enough, I
Well,
did
you
kind
gotta-
of think that was funny.
Yeah, you got to do the negative. So the angel wings are the hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought you
yeah.
just meant shaving
No,
like angel
No, no,
wings.
to where the angel wings are the hair.
That would be great.
So do
Angel
not
hair wings.
attempt
God.
to shave your back anymore for a little while, so
Yeah.
we have hair to work with.
I actually would
Let
like
your
to
back
go try.
grow.
I think I'd like to try a waxing. I've never had.
Oh my God!
a
Can I
waxing.
go with? Can I please go with?
It's gonna be like that movie.
It's gonna be
with
the-
Yes. Can I?
Oh, Kelly Clarkson!
Can I pretty please go with?
thinking about it.
Oh,
I will-
wow.
better
I'm
yet,
supposed to
I
be
will
going to Florida
pay
with a
for
buddy.
it.
You have more back hair than like most dudes have chest hair.
At least I
frightening.
didn't do anything
It's
about
frightening.
that.
I want to shave like a Nintendo controller or possibly like Ice Cube or something. Not an Ice Cube, but
The Ice Cube.
The
the
rapper?
guy. Yeah, into your back. It
Okay.
just, it seems.
Hey, if you could make that look pretty recognizable, I mean, that's bravo. I'll leave it. That's
All right, so that's what you've been
When's
up to.
this Florida trip?
it's. I think I'm leaving beginning of September.
Oh, we've got
For what?
plenty
So,
of
I
time.
got
He's going to Florida.
For what?
Just a trip,
For fun.
just
For
a
fun,
vacation.
dude. Just for
People
fun.
people do that sometimes.
No.
I normally
Yeah.
don't, but
Is there like a video game thing going on? I don't understand.
no, there's a beach
No,
and an
people,
ocean
people
and
do
a,
other
and a
things.
hotel to relax.
Yeah.
At, what?
People do other things.
They
Yeah,
go out and they
I
sit
won't
on the
even have
beach and
video
they
games
take
with
in
me.
the sun.
You won't.
There
What?
won't-
Hang on. What?
There won't be video games there. There
I don't.
there will be plenty of beer.
Does
Lots of
yeah,
alcohol.
hey! All
Yeah.
right, otherwise, does not compute. Anyway, B, what? Okay, so you
That's-
failed.
yeah.
You failed at shaving your back. B, what have you been up to?
Not much. I got a new tattoo yesterday.
Really?
Yes,
God
I did.
damn! Fuck you!
Can
Well,
we
Fuck
see it?
you!
yes, you can all see it now.
Is it on your dick?
Yes, it's a mosquito that turns into a bald eagle.
Pretty small bald eagle. As I drink my Zima
Yeah, drink your fucking Zima
from Das Boot.
out of that toddler's boot.
Let's see this
All
bad
right,
boy.
this
Come on.
is my tribute to Mister.
Oh, God.
A little background. The reason he looks the way he does is because in my head he was always from Victoria era England.
And Mr. is to viewers that are just now watching.
Yes, Mister is my diabetic kitty that I had for 17 years. So I got this.
And he passed away.
He's
So I
no
got
longer with
this
us.
yesterday.
Oh, wow. That is
That's
beautiful.
really cool.
How do you think he would speak?
That's
Oh, he
pretty
speaks like
awesome.
from Victoria era in England.
And also steampunk.
Yeah, I had him throw that in, but
No, that's
Ben,
awesome.
you are my greatest friend.
there we go.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow, if I say meow.
Yeah,
Meow.
but so that's what I did that yesterday. My artist was back in town, so had to get some ink.
Well, I love it. I think it's
I'm
awesome.
I'm very happy with it.
I'm so fucking jealous of how often you get tattoos. You pile of shit.
One day he'll just be a
too.
tattoo.
I'll be getting
You
another.
will, you will be a tattoo.
I will be getting another one next month, and
Okay.
then one in September. and
Hey,
then
let's
probably
get matching ones. Say best friend.
That's not.
one half a heart, the other half. You can put it together.
Oh my God.
Put your butt cheeks on.
Yeah, or
One on each
like
cheek,
her-
and you can.
Can we get matching ones that
No.
say I hate Nick?
No, I can't put anybody's name on my body anymore. After the corn debacle,
Oh, he had
Well,
a
there
corn
was-
tattoo.
After he had
Yeah.
Lacey tattooed on him
I never
19 times.
had Lacey tattooed on me.
Joke, B. Don't
You
worry
shut
about it.
your filthy fucking mouth.
Speaking of filthy mouths, Lexi, what have you been up to?
You're about to
Dead
hear
air.
some filth.
Dead air.
She didn't like being called Lexi.
I didn't.
That was actually a little bit of a throw to something
I know what it was a throw to. Shut up. Let me tell the story.
we did. Okay.
We were actually late because somebody decided today that he wanted to watch Workout 3 with me.
Jesus.
She has now seen. Well, she saw the 5-minute.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
She saw the movie. Okay, anybody who doesn't know, we made a movie 10 years ago.
Quotation
First
marks.
time we all kind of did something together.
Hour and 50. It was our first project. Hour and 15-minute long movie. It was kind of entertaining. Whatever. It had a little bit of a background story because we made some previous
Home videos.
workout home videos together. She saw the 5-minute versions of those two and then saw the movie. What did you
And
think?
OMG, okay.
About this guy.
In the first one,
Yeah.
Doesn't even look the same, does he? It's like
no,
they
he
replaced.
looks like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I've gotten
Like
that
they-
before.
like,
I actually
seriously.
hooked up with a gal because she loved
you
Harry
didn't.
Potter.
You never
And
did.
she said, she's like, you remind me of Harry
You
Potter.
don't do things with girls.
Wait a minute. Define hooked up in your mind. You
They watched
is
Doctor
the
Who.
Full on.
Nothing
I
wrong
wouldn't.
with
Even,
that.
I never even heard of Doctor Who at that time. This was.
banged a chick because you look like Harry Potter at 14.
Who does that?
No,
No,
14.
no,
No,
no.
Saying later. Harry Potter
No,
wasn't
no.
even out when he
No,
was 14.
I meant,
Yeah, yes, he was.
meant,
It was, yes,
I meant
94
She
or
because
97.
I guess thinking about it now, it's a little creepy. Now that I think about that, because
It's fun.
she was like, I think she
12.
was a lot older than me.
11.
No, she was like,
Disgusting.
I think she was at least 10 years older than me. So, it wasn't a serious thing.
All right, well, at least you got laid.
All right, good for you.
It was
But-
a fun thing.
Let's see, what else have I been up to?
Yeah, what have you actually been? Well, hey, what did you think of the movie?
I liked it. It was funny.
You don't have to say that just because he's sitting here.
No, it was funny. It was totally entertaining.
I actually,
Jesse should have been wearing tidy whities for most of it.
I hadn't
especially
seen
the
it.
jumping jack scene.
Your dick was flopping all over the place.
It was.
I
it
hadn't
really
seen
was.
it.
Actually
I
never
hadn't
paid
seen
attention
it
to
in
that,
years.
but-
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you watch it in slow motion.
You can watch it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can't
I-
help it
I-
if
I
I'm
think
blessed.
Well,
You know,
it's just your ball. It's just your hangy ball.
no, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, and I'm just tidy whities if you're gonna do that again.
Anyway,
But I have
go straight
actually
thong,
been.
man. Well,
Yeah.
continue. I'm
oh
sorry.
well, time's up. Go on. Tell us about.
We have been car hunting for me.
Oh, right. That's what we have been up to.
It
Yeah,
makes
any
me
luck?
want to shoot myself in the
Yeah,
face.
we don't want to
that
talk about
sucks.
that on the show. That's
No, it's.
That's a
anyway. What have I been up to?
Did
Playing
anybody
video
care?
games?
Pretty much.
That's exciting.
That's it.
Oh well, I mean, I am looking at a nice new piece for the home, and Alexa thinks it would be cool.
What is it?
A 4-player arcade machine so that we can play 4-player Turtles. And NBA Jam and anything else 4-player.
Oh my god.
I think he's trying to get us to come over.
That's not gonna happen.
Come on! God damn it, guys!
Actually, no, I will because you have a cat now.
Yes. That's
Oh,
an
yeah,
asshole.
Yes! That's what I want to talk about. This asshole fucking cat. Look at my hand. Look at this. This is how he's...
Oh, pobrecito.
He's a dick.
This cat really is a motherfucker.
I bet you I could tame it.
Well, then come over and do it.
Be the cat whisperer.
Yes, I am Jackson Galaxy.
Anyway...
Next episode, he's missing an eye.
Could tame that cat. Didn't happen.
You need to get rid of that cat.
Yeah.
Turns out that cat's an asshole.
Yeah. That's not actually a cat. That's an ocelot.
Yeah.
Well, that ocelot is
You guys
an
are
ass
raising a
lot.
raccoon. Why, that is not a cat.
It was furry and small.
Fantastic.
Very cute.
All right. So anyway, the timer went off, and we all know that means it's time for.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm
Let me
just
tell you.
noticing that I'm really red.
Is this a Zima thing?
I think that's
No.
the monitor.
affect-
No, it's I worked today and I was just tacking parts, so it's like
You were welding without your hood on.
tacking without my hood on.
You're not supposed to do that.
Like you tacked with your hood on.
I tacked without a shirt on just to get a good tan.
You really did. I saw it happen.
There were a couple times that I actually did do that. It gives you a fucking instant tan.
Yeah, you're being burnt. Just that's actually a light
It's like
sear.
UV.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Speaking
so
of cooked,
Milwaukee's Best is so much better than this Zima boot.
I'm just impressed that it's still
Fizzing.
it makes a
Fizzing.
good visual, at least for me.
It's a
very pretty.
I'm not really
Something
sure
to-
what the whole deal is why it's back. But anyway, it's lovely topics time.
Yay!
And today's topic is something that this
Yeah.
that B
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
cocksucker. Anyway, today's topic is something that B would love to talk about, and
Yeah.
I think we all find pretty interesting. Is music stores, music. But music stores, right? You know, those kind of stores you used to go to. I don't know how big Co-op was.
Co-op was a regional chain.
Was it just in Illinois, or was it?
It was just in Peoria and East Peoria.
Okay, well,
It
Co-op.
wasn't. It wasn't a.
You
it
probably have your own around where you live.
Right.
Sure. Well, anyway, Co-op basically was a record store. You went there, you bought
Yeah.
records,
You
tapes.
sell your stuff, and they
Yeah.
resell it.
Yeah, bought your
Essentially.
music.
I think what kicked this off really was that the one that we had in Washington that we used to know. We used to try to sell some of our merch there.
Well, now hold on. I'm trying to describe what this type of store was.
Oh, I see.
Some people watching this might not actually know what a fucking record store is, and that makes me really
Well,
sad.
let's not dig that deep. I'm just saying, Co-op was the kind of place where you buy records and tapes and
Hitters
eventually CDs. Well, eventually hitters.
Yeah.
They started the
Incense.
T-shirts.
Incense, yeah.
It was a hippie shop, but they sold music.
Tie-dye.
It was about
Cleanser. When you have a job interview coming
Yeah,
up.
they did.
yes, they did.
But you could never ask about it.
No, it was anyway. It was about buying music, and what has recently happened is here in our little hometown of Washington, we had a little shop that Jesse was just talking about, Shandy's Music and More. In fact, as Coast to Coast, we did a commercial for them as soon as they opened, and here it is.
It's Shandy's Music and More in Washington, Illinois! Shandy's. At Shandy's, you can get new and used CDs, DVDs, video games, dildos,
Candy bar.
live and rare DVDs, vinyl, t-shirts, hats, golf discs, dildos, posters, incense, tapestries, statuary, clocks, Bible Answers Season 1, magic cards, figures, guitar strings, local music, and much more! Dildos! So remember to buy, sell, and trade at Shandy's in Washington, Illinois!
Across from the Dairy Queen.
Anyway, that commercial was great. So,
Dildos.
yeah, the dildos
They
part.
had a little dildo room.
Yeah.
They actually did. Anyway, they recently have closed.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah,
sold
it was
sex
just
toys.
behind a little curtain. It's a
It's
tiny,
just like
tiny
selling
room.
one-hitters or boxes.
Well, yeah, but those don't generally go in the same shop.
Yeah,
I
no.
would-
You
you
get
get
your,
your
you get your
Everything you
music,
need.
music, more, and dildos.
yeah.
Shandy's music and dildos.
Yeah. They couldn't say dildos in the title, so they had to put more.
I
Wow.
remember the guy who owned the shop loved the commercial that we made for him. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, dildos.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Well, I saw him at a bar one time, and he just walked past me with another guy, slapped me on the back. He's like, "Dildos!" And I was like,
Everybody says that to me. What is up with that?
I hear you guys sell dildos. Yeah, yes,
In
and
fact,
music. God,
all four of us, we have a group text when we talk to each other. And Jesse messaged us about Shandy's closing, and I left a comment about, it turns out that they weren't able to keep up on their dildos. But anyway, it's in a town like that we grow up in, it's not Washington's a little small, little kind of farmer town,
Right, yeah.
So it's not too unusual to see something like that disappear. However, in East Peoria, a town over, a little bit bigger, much more well known. Its music shop was much more well known.
Yeah.
been there for a long time.
I was there recently, and they no longer have records. They no longer have music. Period.
Yeah.
And I asked them about it. I was like, well, where's the music? I mean, they still have posters of the Doors and
Right.
Aerosmith and, good music stuff everywhere, indicating that they're into music. And they simply said,
Wasn't selling.
nobody buys it. Nobody
Right.
buys music anymore.
Well, people still buy music. They just don't buy music at record stores.
No.
You just download it all now.
Yeah.
You can download it, but
I personally like having a physical copy.
I do too.
like of an album that you're
Yeah.
a real big
Yeah.
fan of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy. Oh, I really enjoy. I don't know. I don't know really about you, but I just out of these two, I think, hey, you're pretty into music, but I'm. That was my thing. These guys had video games and Ninja Turtles when they were growing up, and I had music.
Yeah,
Like, music
I'm with
was
you.
my. That's I would buy.
You're more into it than
Yeah,
I think we
was. Yeah, I was voracious in my music consuming.
Yeah.
It was just like anything I could get my hands on, I'd listen to.
Well, basically what we're seeing here is a new era.
yeah,
A
it's-
transition. Like, physical music is dead.
Yeah, like
For
to,
the most part.
to actually go out and physically, like, well, I think a couple of the biggest examples was it Kanye? I don't listen to Kanye West or Jay-Z, but they release their albums on Tidal, Tidal. That's the only way to get those albums is you have to pay a subscription fee, Like Pandora or iHeartRadio is free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or they might have
Yeah.
a premium service. But this is a place where people are releasing albums, so people aren't, there's no longer... Tuesday used to be New Music Day. That's when all the new albums would drop. And now it's just... It might still be Tuesday or might be maybe Thursday, but it drops on a service, on an app, and then you can go and listen to it on your app if you pay for it. So you're not actually paying for the album. The company is paying them for the rights to the album, which is probably an exorbitant amount of money given those two artists.
Sad.
That's
Probably.
I mean, that is kind of sad, because what was the the fun part about? I can't remember the last time I bought an album, and that brings us to the next part
kind of
of
fell
our
into it,
conversation here. When is the last time you guys can remember buying an album? Jesse?
I can tell you that mine was at Shandy's, and it was. I think it just it was on a whim. I wanted to get that song from Tonic that's on the radio. If you could own this.
Yeah.
I just really loved that song. I heard it on the radio. It's I love that song. I'm gonna go see if they have it just for the hell of it. I want to support Shandy's while I'm there.
There you go.
And I went in there, and sure enough, they had it.
Right.
And I think that's the last thing I remember getting.
But before, normally, when you buy,
I think.
how do you do music normally?
Could be a Dead Mouse album too. I could be wrong on that.
I personally, unfortunately,
really
I
digging
just
that
look it
stuff.
up on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I buy all my, within the last, ever since I got my iPod, so that was 2009, I buy everything on iTunes. I mean, I took all of my CDs and then put them into my iTunes library, but any new album that comes out, I'll buy it on iTunes.
I did iTunes for a while, but
What the hell is that? You have to pay for songs, or
Yeah, but
Well, you actually buy the album. It's just you don't have a physical copy.
or individual songs.
Right, you can buy individual songs on there. But some artists who recognize that, there are still people out there who really enjoy having liner notes and things like that. Like when you buy it, you'll get a digital booklet where you can, scan through and look at the liners. Because that was always one of the funnest things for me was...
funnest?
Most fun things for me was buying an album and then the first time listening to the album, actually reading the liner notes and seeing who wrote what song, who played, if there was someone different, what the arrangement was by. That was always a big thing for me. And then I kind of got into records, which they're fucking really cool. Records are awesome because you can sit there and stare at it and be like,
Yeah.
how is there sound coming out of it?
It's
Right?
just
This
a
magic
piece of
disc.
plastic. But that's that falls into the physical realm, which me as a gamer
Right.
is a big deal. I have every single Super Nintendo game and Genesis game and Nintendo game on my computer.
This is where you brush
I can
your
play them
shoulder.
all on my computer. Well, I don't it's not really that big a deal. Because I still like buying the actual games.
Right.
I still like holding the actual games. Can I... in fact, one that I would love to have, Zach, if you're watching, Sunset Riders for Super Nintendo. That's an expensive one.
I think the thing with physical copies of anything really is that if it's digital, you all have it. If it's physical, this is yours.
Yeah, you
You have
hold
your
it,
own-
you look
you
at
have
it.
your own copy of it.
I don't know that I've ever bought an album, like a CD or anything like that, in a record store. It's always been like a Walmart or
Right.
a Target or a Best Buy. But we do have two really awesome places in Springfield that still avidly sell music.
It's one of them,
I
Penny
know.
Lane.
Yes. Penny Lane, which is awesome because they have pretty much everything you could ever want. But
They've got some fucking badass posters.
They do. They've got one entire room that is nothing but records.
And the other one is...
The other one is Recycled Records.
I've been in Recycled Records. Very nice. In fact, back to video games, I bought myself a physical copy of Crash Team Racing for the original PlayStation. Very nice.
And I actually know the owner of Recycled Records.
Really cool
Very
story.
Nice
It's almost
guy.
like a...
It's an antique shop
like an antique
on
shop, yeah.
one floor and a music
Yeah,
shop
the
on
Shandy's dude was a
second
pretty
one.
cool dude as well. He seemed like a pretty...
But you were anyway. Our timer went off. To conclude this, Shandy's is no more.
Right.
The world sucks.
East Peoria Co-op no longer sells music because they say nobody's buying it, which,
sign of the times.
Honestly,
Yeah, it really is.
It's a sign of the times. Plus, who shops there? A bunch of potheads.
Basically,
they can get on YouTube just like I can. They're not going to buy it.
I shop there for body.
And you were saying that one of the other co-ops is...
Yeah, there was a co-op in Peoria and Campustown right next to Bradley University, and that was taken over by another... It is a record shop called Younger Than Yesterday. They only sell... I believe they only sell vinyl, though. There might be some CDs in there.
Really?
That's not the one I was talking about.
Oh.
There is one on University.
There's no more.
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you, there's a co-op shop.
The one by the tattoo place.
So maybe there's hope somewhere.
University
Somewhere
by Papa Murphy's in that, shopping center. Mission Mart.
You guys discuss that later, because they don't know anything you're talking about.
But yeah, I just want to say, the last album I actually bought from Record Store was Reckless Records in Chicago, which I'm sure is still there. Was an album by The Faint. Most people don't know my music. We had someone one time ask us to talk about our musical taste, so
okay.
Just throw that out there. The Faint, The Cure, The Smiths.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything with the in the title.
Anyway, so that concludes this segment. But you're right. It is a sign of the times. In fact, I'm definitely guilty of it. How do I listen to music? How do I keep music? How do I play it in my car? I watch it on YouTube.
So you watch it on YouTube. You don't have Pandora or anything?
No, I watch it on YouTube. What I do is I watch it on YouTube, and then I use Real Player to rip it to a video, and
I get
take it
stuff from SoundCloud.
Then with Real Player, I can make it an MP3.
Oh.
And if I didn't have Real Player, I could just do it with my video editor that I use for this show.
Right.
Basically, I haven't paid for music in years.
See, you should still be paying for music.
I feel like a bad man.
You are a bad man. You should still be paying for music and movies.
Well,
you should pay for art.
I'll pay for movies. I think there's music that I haven't
that's
really...
a whole new topic.
Yeah, I don't.
Movies.
I don't.
Well, I wrote in honor of this. I wrote a song for you guys. Would you?
Can we
like
not?
Would you
Yes.
like to hear it?
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Who wants to touch my titties? Who wants to caress my breasts? Who wants to fondle my fun bags? All I need to hear is a yes.
S.
He said, all right, hey! On that note, it's time for
current events with me. Current events, yeah. Current events with me. Current events.
Okay.
You know that I wish I had Jesse's balls.
All right, are we ready?
Yes! Fuck!
God damn it.
She just saw Nick's penis for the first time.
It's been a long time coming.
It's funny. That's how I reacted when I saw it. I was like, that's not going to do. That's terrible.
Meow.
Hey! All right.
Meow.
Sword fight anybody?
That looks like,
Stop it.
Oh, what? Annoying noises?
This is great.
Okay. All right. This one comes from the Huffington Post.
Dick.
Huffington Post, Dick?
You are a dick.
Oh, yeah, I am. This professional marathoner outran 2 bears.
I'm sorry?
He
Not
outran...
one, but 2.
Hold on, wait. My drink is like green. No,
Yes, because they're
Green
dissolving.
Jolly Ranchers.
Wow.
Yeah, colors are neat, huh?
Anyway, so about those.
About those bears, right? Am I right?
He
Am I
outran
right?
2 bears, but according to Huffington Post, we should not try this.
Well, no shit.
The runner says he panicked, but luckily he made it. Bear experts are empathetic. you should never run from a bear. A bear can run as fast as a racehorse, according to the National Park Service, and you will chase an animal like you they see fleeing. Jesse.
So what's the thing about them saying you play dead? Is that real?
Yeah.
You're supposed to play dead when the bear?
Yeah. Play dead.
Oh.
Yes.
That was pretty much my thing. What are you supposed to do?
Well, there's a
Don't
couple.
outrun
There's
them.
a couple.
Shoot the bear.
Well,
Might
if
be a
you
good one.
have a weapon on you, the other thing is to try and make yourself appear larger. So you
Then a bear?
so you spread out and you yell, so they will not think that you're So they will not think that you're
So when a bear comes at you, I'm
Prey.
supposed to be like, "What now, bitch?"
pretty
What?
pretty much. You can also use bear mace, which they sell.
I
But
keep
anyway,
bear mace
I
on
thought
me
you were
all the
supposed to climb a
time.
tree.
Yeah, I've
No,
always
do
got
not
that.
climb a tree. Bears can't
Why
climb
didn't you
trees.
say that first?
Oh.
Spray the bear.
Or play dead. It's the best.
The pussy way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get batted around a bit if you play dead, but just continue to play
Which
dead.
is going to be Jesse.
Go on with
But
your story.
Manina Maruba, a professional marathon runner in Maine, did not
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to.
We're breaking up.
did not take that advice when he encountered two black bears. That's a little racist. On early morning run in the city of Auburn. Marube was out for a run
Wait,
at
Auburn,
5.
Illinois?
Two African American
Maine.
bears.
So Marube was out for a run at 5 a.m., which pretty much he's asking for it.
Baloo was out
When
for a
the
run.
bears emerged from the woods onto the road. Reports the Lewiston Auburn Sun-Journal, which euphemistically headlined the story, pair of bears joins runner for a morning run
That's cute.
near Lake Auburn. Runners for a morning run. That's a bad headline. The Sun-Journal notes that the bears were likely simply on their way to get a drink at the nearby lake. But Marube said the bears stopped and they looked at him, and he had to think very fast. There was a house about 20 yards away. That's not that far. The athlete turned and sprinted towards the house, and the bears gave chase. Yes, then now think you're food, dummy. They were about halfway caught up with him when he reached the door, which wouldn't open at first. Luckily, he spotted a latch, and it was able to unlock it to get in, then lock himself inside the home screen porch. Eventually, the bears ambled away.
So,
As impressive as
Yeah.
it is that he outran the bears, we have to emphasize again that you should never, ever run from a bear. Even Marube admitted to the Bangor Daily News that he panicked and did everything wrong. Oh, yes, go ahead.
It'd be hilarious if you just
Did-
quiet the whole time.
Did people
Waited.
live in said house?
They must have. It looks like I think they had a screened-in porch.
Okay.
Squatters.
So here's an answer to your question. So what you should do if you encounter a bear, the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife writes that you should should not approach the bear, but instead back
Make
away slowly
friends.
and quietly. If the bear follows, continue to back slowly. If that doesn't work, the department says to stand your ground and intimidate the animal by looking bigger, waving your arms, clapping, or banging a stick. There is no reason to fuck a stick.
Okay, no, that's not. No.
Banging
what?
a stick.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I
it.
got
Oh,
it.
It's
okay.
funny.
I think you're
that's
on a different topic.
That's
so that's what I was-
dendrophilia.
Right.
Thank you for your
Oh!
Not
And
a
if,
sick
the,
man.
and if the bear attacks you, your next action should depend on what kind of bear you're dealing with. If it's a brown bear or grizzly bear, you should play dead.
If you're currently being fucked, you should probably give in.
The National Park Service advises, and if that doesn't work, it's time to fight. Good luck fighting a fucking bear.
Yeah, because it's a bear!
Yes.
Now, wasn't it telling you two different things? To like slowly back away.
Slowly back
or
away. And if that doesn't work,
And
if it
if that doesn't
continues,
work.
then make
Oh,
yourself.
so
very
It's
large.
an animal.
be timid first,
Yes.
and if that doesn't work, do the exact opposite.
Then-
Hey, I have a really good idea.
Don't
Go
Don't
running.
go where there are bears.
Well, sometimes you
I
can't help
agree.
it.
When can you not help it?
Well, I
guess.
hiked in the Rocky Mountains because I wanted
you
to.
could
Don't
have
do
helped
that.
that. You could
But
have not
I wanted
done that.
to hike in the Rocky Mountains. So
Well, if
'Cause
you
you're
would have
so-
gotten eaten by a bear,
then that would have been my fault.
exactly.
Yeah.
So always
You
bring
probably
your
would have shot the bear.
always
we-
bring your bear
This
mace.
is
I
ridiculous.
guess we learned
Wait,
a lot
Bear
today.
bear maces in a spray or like a mace made for bears.
It's a mace
So
made
you
for
swing
me.
and hit them.
No, it's not a mace. It's a spray like for attackers. You could probably also use wasp spray, wasp and hornet spray. I've heard that's actually a really good...
I wouldn't want that in my face, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it stings actually a lot more than...
I think any kind
the
of
mace.
spray in their face would stop them from going after you.
I think I'm immune.
Hairspray.
I'm immune to that shit. I keep getting hot sauce in my eye all the time when I'm eating.
Oh,
Yeah, well...
I'll rub my eye. I'm like, ah, damn it. I did it again.
gosh.
See if I can...
Daily.
You're like 10% hot sauce inside your body now.
You cannot mace me. It will not do it.
I would like to try this.
Challenge accepted.
We're filming this.
On the next,
Yeah, we'll get mace, and you get one eye, I'll get the other.
That'll be our next fun
Deal?
and games segment.
Yeah,
we
that's-
do. We're
Great.
macing Nick.
Awesome.
All right, well, sticking. Evidently, I found a theme, so sticking with the theme. You know, let's make a panda. I'm wearing bears. I like bears. They're cute. They're cuddly.
Bears are cool.
They will rip your fucking face off. They're also a gay hairy man.
I love gay hairy man.
Bear breaks into house,
Jesse.
hunts for food as owner sleeps. So I'm guessing this is, a bear that broke into a Colorado home and tore through the place looking for food as the owner slept upstairs has been killed by wildlife officers.
The bear was. Aww.
He was committing a B&E. I mean,
Well, the Colorado Springs Gazette reports that
Your
the bear
brother's
spent...
gonna get killed that same way. You know that. He's gonna break it. He's gonna break into someone's house. He's gonna empty their fridge. Pow! Pow! Like, I thought that was a goddamn bear.
My brother is big and hairy, so he definitely. I could see this happening. That would be a way to go.
He will.
What a story that would be.
He will eat your fucking food. Trust me.
The Colorado
He can pound it
Springs
down.
Gazette reports that the bear spent 6 hours trashing the kitchen. Surveillance video shows the bear standing up on its hind legs and opening the refrigerator door with ease.
literally in 6 hours.
Dunk.
He couldn't
Oh,
find
took him
enough
6
food.
hours
Listen,
to
here's
open
the
the
thing.
fridge?
Here's the shitty thing. An officer shot the animal after it left the property Tuesday and then charged back towards it. So the bear's like, I'm going to leave. I can't find any food. And then realized it was a bear. It's like, there's got to be fucking food in there. And then a wildlife officer just shot it for no reason. I think that we need to investigate
tranked
this.
it or something.
I agree.
This is what pigs do.
Just shoot
Hey,
first.
come on. Be respectful.
I think he's talking about food with
No.
pork.
of
I'm actually
law
talking about
enforcement
cops.
officers.
Oh.
It's
Well,
still
And he was
not
a
gonna happen.
he's a wildlife officer. He's conservation police. Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials say they believe it's the same bear that ate ice cream and M&M's.
Okay, yeah, you shoot it.
And M&M's
Shoot that bear!
snacks
Shoot
from
it.
a home in
Wait, M&M's or M&M the rapper?
No, M&M's, like
it
the candy.
both?
Oh.
No,
Was Eminem eating M&Ms?
no, he wasn't. There, Slurry McSlurson.
M&M.
M&M.
He's
I
been
want to
drinking
know the
for a
facts.
They also believe it's the bear that trapped a woman inside her vehicle a few days later while it prowled around her garage. So it didn't really.
So this bear's an asshole.
This
been
bear's just
tracking
looking
this
for
bear.
food.
This bear is a hungry motherfucker, and, somebody needed to feed it.
It didn't really trap her in her car. She was just too scared to get out. I mean, that doesn't really.
Hey,
that
I
to
gotta
me-
be right there and I'm here. I'm just a bear.
Yeah, that to me, that's not trapped. That's just too scared to get out of your car because there's a bear there.
Well, that makes sense.
But,
Rest
I
in
wouldn't get
peace,
out of my
bear.
car.
Wow.
Whoa, dribbled son,
I spooged.
you spilled. That's
I am not entirely sure how you missed that mouth, but wow.
He's got a hole in his lip.
one more. One more. We got time. Did you set a timer?
Yeah, we got time.
All right,
God.
one more. This is coming.
Hey, here we go.
This is coming from Des Moines, Iowa, or
We got
some
4
people.
minutes, bitch.
All right, as some people like to say, Des Moines.
Des
Iowa.
Moines.
Have you ever seen a blue bullfrog? I know I fucking haven't. People in Iowa have. Holy fuck, those people in Iowa are lucky. According to the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, the government organization said after it had a report of a blue bullfrog Its biologists looked into the phenomenon. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources website reads there are several genes that make a frog green or brown, and those genes can result in various structures being created in the frog's skin layers. The lower skin layer reflects light. As that light passes through the upper skin layers, various wavelengths are filtered out, so the frog looks green or greenish-brown.
Nope, that one is
In some
blue.
frogs, a genetic mutation removes some of the skin's ability to produce yellow pigment that can filter out certain wavelengths, which results in a blue bullfrog.
What?
Blue. The blue frogs are thought to be a rare sight in the wild because their eye coloring makes them much more visible to predators. In effect, they get eaten faster than normal green to brown colored
Makes
relatives.
sense.
They use their coloration
Womp
to
womp.
blend into vegetation and mud and pond and lakes. This is at least the fifth blue bullfrog. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources said they've had reported some of the frogs have more vivid coloring than others. And this is what's going on in Iowa.
That's Iowa
Top
news.
story!
Fucking
There
mad.
might be a blue frog.
Hey, y'all see bullfrog? It's something to look at out in the fucking miles and miles of hills and corn that we have. Have you ever driven through Iowa?
Looks there has her hand up.
I understand that. Yes.
Wait a minute. Can you tell me again how many blue
Five.
bullfrogs?
That's actually kind of a fascinating story. And
Oh, that one. That one's kind of fascinating. Out of all the stories that I've done, that one's kind of fascinating. Just kind of, not really.
a little bit.
He's
B,
slow.
are you bitter?
No!
Are you an angry man?
Do I look angry?
Yes.
You're an angry man.
I'm not angry. I love everybody. Except for I was kind of hoping the timer would go off and I'd start to say something, but
How long have you been drinking?
since I got here.
5.
All right, I tell you what.
Okay, so you're
Hey,
not drunk.
guys.
No, I'm not drunk at all.
But you just said you love everybody.
I do.
Nice.
I love everybody.
Hey.
Do you have a thermometer?
That's because I'm actually Jesus.
What?
Yeah, found out
Beezus.
yesterday.
He's Beezus.
I'm Jesus.
Can we end the fucking show?
Well, the
that
timer
note,
hasn't
I
gone
don't
off.
know. I don't know. Oh, I do have something that I want to say.
Crap.
Yeah. So, trying really, really hard to get a car, I need $1,000. I will pimp out any one of these three
I'm not for
lovely.
pimping.
Shut up.
Oh.
One of these three lovely gentlemen to
Well-
anybody who will give me donations for this car.
I know how to eat vagina.
He does. He's very good at it. Jesse probably wants a man. Just throwing that
All right,
out
can
there.
we end the show?
What?
I'm really good at foot massages,
And there's that. So,
and I can cook eggs.
Yeah, you
literally, donations.
You can get your vagina eaten,
You guys are actually whoring yourselves
your
now.
penis
I
blown,
I wasn't
and
part of
your
this.
foot massage.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
eggs
even,
cooked.
I'm not gay.
And seriously, just give me money. I might even throw in
What the hell
a boob
is...
showing.
Oh, hey,
nice.
Can we
boobs.
end the show?
be sure to
No.
check us out on Last Call, SoundCloud.
Yeah, don't forget
Except
that.
for Bees Vegan.
And good night, please.
Bye.
I hate you.
Damn.
Fuck off!